Hey, what is up, guys? So welcome back to my channel. So in today's topic, it's pretty clear that I want to share my story about quitting my job half years ago. So just before New Year, which is around December, I decided that I want to quit my job. But why? I have been working for the past 30 years, as I can remember. And I have learned a lot of things in working with other people as a workforce in this world, right? In organizing things to make customer needs and stuff like that. It's been occupying my life for the last 30 years. I've been doing that over and over again in different areas, in different jobs that I took. And the thing that I've learned is, right, there's a good and a bad things in workforce, in having a career or working for someone. So I'll go for the bad one first, right? The things that you will notice when you work with other people is the freedom that you have. You basically limit yourself or your freedom because of the need to following orders. As you guys can imagine, or you are in a workforce category right now, you know that your freedom is controlled by your boss, your managers, or your superior, etc. Right? People that have more power than you, have the ability to give you orders for you to follow. So basically, you are revolved around their world, and you need to get things done based on their demand, like what they want. You have to give it to them. You have to give what they want to them in order for you to have that salary, that paycheck into your account every month. So that is the first bad things, right? Your freedom, the freedom to think creatively, or to act, or to solve problems, that also limited, because you have to follow order, you have to do the things that they think is right, but not what you think is right or your way. For a person like me, there has been trouble following orders or the demands of my supervisor, right? Has bring me a lot of trouble. I am not a person that is order. Why? Because I am kind of like creative. I can solve problem the other way around. So if you are this kind of person or this type of person, or you have this personality, you are creative and you want to explore a different way to solve problem or issues, but you are not really being yourself because you are not able to do that. Your supervisor, your manager will control you so that you do it their way. So that is the freedom to be yourself is limited when you are working with other people. The second one will be your personal freedom, right? You have to stay in a workplace, and for the rest of the day, you'll be doing the same thing over and over again. And that limits your time to think freely, right? To be creative. And also, it's because of I've changed a lot of job in my career. I've been working in for waiters, a waiter, like as a guy, I'm a waiter. I've been working in bookstores for 2 years. And I take all sort of job before. And I've been for the past 5 years, right? That's the longest one that I have been doing. But I quit that job. It's a fish filter. I have to do that thing over and over again for like 6-7 hours straight with no time for me to think about other things other than filtering fish. And that is a joy for me for a while to be able to do that, because learning that skills demand a full concentration. Like it's like a deep work. It's like a skill that you have to make. Think about a samurai, right? One samurai, you have to the blacksmith, right? If I'm not mistaken, like they have to like knock the steel over and over and then fold it up and then knock it over and over again. I don't know how many times, 70, 80 times or more than that, to be able to get that steel, that quality that you get on a samurai, right? It's tough, it cuts through everything, right? Because the warriors have to bring them to the world. It requires skill and refined knowledge to be able to achieve that. So being a fish filter also the same, right? You need that skill, you need to learn how to refine your work so it looks perfect when you display it. So that's how it goes. Right. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years in a shop where I can't really go out and see the outside, because personally I like freedom. But when I master things, when I get used to things, I quickly get bored. This is the third point. I get bored because of doing things over and over again. So when that happens, my fire, my passion will die off. It just goes like that. And I will find myself, I want to do and find new things that satisfy that dopamine, right? To learn new things. So when you are working with a boss, you have your job title, this is what you have to do daily. This is what you have to get done daily. You have to stay with that for years and years and years. So I can really feel you guys, what you have to go through. And if you are bored, if you are unsatisfied with your current life because of that boredom, right, this is what we have to accept here, like the boredom of doing things over and over again. But some people, they can't be satisfied doing those things because of the reward. If the reward is enough for us to continue doing that, if the motivation is enough for us to do that, then it's sufficient that we can continue doing that over and over again. Because, right, again, the reward is important. And with those, we have to sacrifice our own feelings. We have to give in to the needs of others. But in return, like, we get the things that we want. That is the most important thing. So if you guys can give out, can sacrifice things in life in order to give way to the paycheck that you need to have or get into your account monthly, right? Let's do that. Right. And there's no problem with that. But today's this video, right? The point of this video is why I quit my job, like quit my daily work and start my YouTube channel. In fact, I have been doing videos since I'm still in the job, right? If you guys can recall, or you guys have been watching my video before, I've been doing it like in the park before as part-time things. Right? But as time goes by, right, it rolls and rolls and become bigger and bigger. For me, I want to improve everything that I do, like in the videos, in the YouTube, or even the way I present myself. I want to feel different. I want to be a different person. And that's why, like, I go full-time to become a YouTuber. Even though I haven't reached a lot of people, like I wish to, but in that progress of doing things over and over again, I find out that I want to get to the point now. I find out that this time is different. This time I will doing what I want. I am doing what I really want to do. And I have been suppressing myself from doing this for a while because of the thoughts or the feelings or the belief that I have for myself. It restricts me from doing what I want. But I overcame that thought of myself, my belief, right? I create a new belief that I can work on in order for me to, right, become myself, be fully myself and express myself. And I think that I am actually a talkative person. I am an expressive person. But during my childhood years, like the past, I was being bullied and suppressed, and also not being seen as a normal child. Like, that makes me like not confident about myself and not able to express myself when I move into adulthood. So I joined the workforce like everybody else, like 90% of you. And I do the things that I'm supposed to do. I earn the money that I'm supposed to make, and like buy a house, buy a car, right? I did all those things. But I never feel happy and fulfilled. Like, maybe the fulfillment is like I achieve things. I bought this stuff, I bought a house, or I bought the watch that I want. Like, I think that it adds value in my life and also elevate my position in this world. Right? So society can accept me. You're doing a good job because you got a house and a car and stuff like that. Fancy stuff. I thought that like it would last, but it wasn't last for a while. Like, maybe just for a week or so, right? You get something fancy, you look at it every day, right? I don't know how many of you will like hack it into sleep. Right? I will do that into like having a new toy that I just bought, or I just bought the car. I can sleep inside the car, right? It's so good because I finally get what I want. But let's get into the point. It wasn't lasting. Right? It can be a while until you just get used to things and then move on to chase another things. But having a channel, a YouTube channel, satisfied my inner world of want to express, want to learn, eager to know everything in life, how life really works. So without that person that learning, right? Learning is like receiving knowledge, receiving information. I wasn't happy. Right? No matter how many things that I get, right? It doesn't last. So after I create this channel, everything changed. I like my life more. I learn things every day. I read every day so that I could share, so that I can put myself out there for the world to see, for the people to watch this video and also acknowledge where they are and understand them, and also work out from my past, right? That I have trouble moving on. So I think everybody does have problem moving on into a new phase of life, because it's kind of like dangerous, it's uncertain, right? And sometimes we think that it's unnecessary for us to think about that uncertainty because we have paychecks, we have things that we need to pay, we have loans that we need to pay, we have to pay our house finance every month, like credit cards. If we start new things in life, like do new things, it will cause a lot of troubles or worries that comes with it. So why do we need to do that? So I can feel what you feel right now. But again, when this happened, I lost my income that I have as a freelancer. And it's because of I saved some money. I got like at least a year of funds I can live on without having trouble for food and things like that. I start to read as much as I can and learn and share and be myself. But what I found out is I fill my inner self with love and freedom and abundance when I do that. That is what I can't buy from the job that I have before. Right? The fulfillment, the love of myself, appreciation of life, of people around me, or my experience. Right? And also, I appreciate those challenges that have come to me in this process. I have to maneuver around how to live freely when I don't have jobs. I have to go through that phase of uncertainty, like what I have to do now because I don't have a job, I don't have any income, and all those hard-earned monies that I made, I have to use them now because I have to sustain my life. I have to go through that self-doubt. But it doesn't take long for me to realize that life have to go on, no matter I have job or not. Because all that is important right now is I do what is best that I want to do, I have decided to do, and go full on that. Like put all my energy on learning, onto reading, onto sharing, onto making videos, onto being good at presenting, storytelling. That's what I can do. So when I focus on that, other than worrying and think about what may happen, my life changed. I don't have any more anxiety. I only focus on doing better job each and every day, improving myself each and every day. Because what is the loss of that? And there's no loss of me improving. Only gains. So that's what I want you to know. If you want to start your passion or things you love to do, or you want to go on and move on to a new phase of your life, I truly encourage you to do this. Even though I haven't reached the place I want to go, but I strongly believe that I'm there. I already have it. Like we have to think that when we took the challenge and move into uncertainty, we are moving towards the goals that we want. Right? That is important. That is going to push you, like give you that extra push for you to make that decision, to take the first step towards the life that you want to live, towards becoming the person that you want to become, and be able to fully utilize your power. Right? Imagine that you have the powers and freedom to choose everything that you want, but you don't use it. Right? How wasteful is that? When we work with people that we don't want, or we're living the life that we don't want, we're seeing the people that we don't want to see, and we have to give in to that, that feels sucks, that feel like wearing out our soul, and it's not feeling that good, right? But when we can choose, and we choose to make the decision for ourselves, everything change. The energy around that change. And the things that you have, or the things that I have to give up, right? I have to use the money to buy food, right? I'm not able to invest in the things that I want, that I used to have the ability to do so, but not now. It doesn't hurt that much, because I know that I'm in the right direction. I have to do this. This bring me happiness and fulfillment. And this is what I want you guys to know too. If you wanting to start things or moving into a new direction, please find the courage to do that, because I think time is limited, time is scarce. We don't have forever, right? The best time to start is now. Either you do it part-time or you do it full-time, it doesn't matter. There's always someone that is going to start, if not you. But you have the power to choose the life that you want. And you can give up that life that people choose for you to live, to to work for them, right? They have the plan for you if you don't have the plan for yourself. I think that's all I want to share today. I hope you guys enjoy the video or get inspiration or encouragement from this video, because I know that physical things or material things not really going to satisfy any of you. Even this fancy Gucci baseball cap, I'm not wearing them every day. I just sometimes I pick them up, but it's not the comfiest things that I have in my closet. It's just like nice to have them. I can sell them if I want, because I'm not attached to things. I am attached to my own freedom, my happiness, and fulfillment of doing the things that I love, like making videos like this in YouTube. So don't focus on the outside, but the inside first. And you will find that you will be much happier and much fulfilled when you do the things that you love to do, even part-time. Right? That is how I start. And that is what I'm going to continue to do, because of what I get is priceless. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. If you like and love this video, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends, or comment down below what you have learned or what you have in your mind when you watch this video. Right? I will be looking and waiting for your comment, and I'll be replying each and every one of you. All right. See you in the next one. Peace.